Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams who are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the Eagles going up against the Giants. So now let's go to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where Jim and Phil have the call.
Anticipation is in the air as we join you for the start of another year of the NFL on EA Sports.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
Well, there's all kinds of a lot of things. We got a lot of new players on each roster. You practice during the offseason, very little during preseason games. Why? Because you're worried about injury. Can all these components fit together and give yourselves or give your team a chance to win? We'll find out some of those answers here today.
Beckham is going to be back deep here on the opening kick. The Eagles ready here for the kickoff. A new season is upon us with heated rivals ready to square off. Beckham is going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. And here's two-time Super Bowl winning quarterback out of Ole Miss, Eli Manning, taking the field. The season is underway. What a catch by Odell Beckham Jr. Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Jennings ready to run off the screen. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
On the way, 3rd down. The Giants get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on 3rd down.
Breaks the tackle. Still powering ahead. That return's good for about 7. The quarterback for this offense is 6'4" Sam Bradford, who had an injury-shortened year back in 2013, a knee injury, but he's back healthy again. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. 1st down at the 46. Here's Ertz. This is a collection of wide receivers that could dictate this game today. They must find a way to create separation for their quarterback. Second down and 7. The Eagles now move the chains.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
1st and 10.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. The defensive line will be the focus here in this game. If they're disrupting the quarterback, the rest of the defense will have a chance to do their thing. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. The Giants with a nickel look here on defense. Bradford standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The defense gets the sack.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the 1st down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good. They put up 3 here in the 1st to take the lead.
It's always good to get those points on the board and get the lead and get the other team chasing you.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Giants offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players.
Oh, man, intercepted! They've already jumped in front here early, and now after the interception, they have a chance to even make the lead a little bit larger, Phil.
Yeah, I like the way they're playing, don't you, Jim? It just looks fun. They got a lot of energy out there on both sides of the football, and this other team, they better be ready. I think they're in trouble.
And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Matthews is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Out of the shotgun formation. And it's swatted away. This is 3rd down. The Eagles will line up. The 1st down markers right at the 23-yard line. Bradford's going to take it from the gun. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie makes that pickoff. Phil, the offense has been stagnant so far, but that interception by the defense might just be the play that turns things around.
I think you're right, Jim. You know what it does? It takes the pressure off the offense. Now they can go out there and be aggressive in their play calls, and this is the opportunity that you needed. Go out there and make a play. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit. This defensive front has been the talk all week long. And Phil, we met with them in our production meetings this week. They know they'll have a chance to get to the quarterback today. 2nd down after the incompletion. The Giants come out. 2 tight ends on the field. Intercepted! Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Well, when you study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
The point after try is in the books. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Beckham is going to run this one out. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Giants have failed to come away with points on 3 consecutive drives. Their offense takes the field again now. What's caused them to go silent here, partner?
Listen, let's give all the credit to the defense. They're being very creative on the defensive side. The coaches calling the right plays, and they are just taking it to the offense right now. The more aggressive team is winning, and that's the defense.
The Eagles go with the dime formation here on defense. The Giants will take the snap from the 30. And Jennings is brought down. He ends up picking up 3.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped him for a short gain.
Manning's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. They're in punting formation. Still not taken down. Keeps chugging along. That return's good for about 11. The Eagles were moving the football the last time they had it, only to give the football away on the pick. Let's see how they do it this time.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence and you're moving the football, and then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
That's his first reception today.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
Now 1st and 10. And Matthews is handed the football. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Eagles snap it at the 36. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3. 3rd and 4 coming up. And that will close out the first quarter. In Philadelphia will return in just a moment.
Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
The Eagles offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. It's 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Well, Jim, that's a nice job by the defender knocking that football down on 3rd down. And that's what you want to do as a defense. Of course, you want to get off the field. Every time an offense completes a 3rd down pass, their chances of getting a score on that drive go up big time. So getting off the field is great. Nice job by the defender. Always remember this. When you run a fake run in a punting situation on the offensive side, who's over there on the defense? Well, you've got some of the fastest guys on your football team playing punt return defense. Give them a lot of credit. They got faked at first, they reacted, and they made the tackle short of the first down.
Jennings with the catch. 2nd down after that pass play. And it's knocked down. Third down. The Giants get set at the line and need to get to the 46 for a first. Wants to go deep. The ball is taken out of his hands.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. Pierre-Paul's got to get this defense rallied behind him now as they come out for this drive. It hasn't been the kind of performance they had in mind coming into the game, partner.
If they keep this up, you know what's going to happen. There's going to be some changes on the defensive side. We saw the coaches on the sideline. They were very upset about the quality of play.
Handoff made. And Matthews is brought down. He ends up picking up 3.
Well, that short gain is going to come in handy for the offense. Even if they don't get a first down, those couple yards will make a punting situation a lot easier for them.
2nd and 7 on the way.
Here we go. 39.
And the give to Ryan Matthews. He's got some daylight. And he's out of bounds.
The Eagles' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the field room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Right back to him once more. And Matthews is brought down. Second and 10. The pass is thrown to Jordan Matthews. Has 12 on this play. That's his first reception today.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
1st and 10. And methodically, he just throws it away. Second down and 10. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Bradford's completion percentage, 60% on the day. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. The line of scrimmage is at the 40. Selleck set now, split out wide to the left. 2nd and 10. And Matthews is going to secure the handoff. Rock for a loss on that play.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
3rd down and 11. Stands in the pocket, and he's taken down.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
And a flag is down.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
It's an illegal block in the back, and they now will be backed up some yardage.
Yes, always remember as a blocker, you need to get your head in front of the defender, and you got to get your front shoulder in front also to make it legal.
1st down and 10. Manning's running away from the pressure, and he knocks the ball out of his hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Eagles defense now is going to go nickel. 2nd down and 10. Rock for a loss on that tackle.
This is a tough situation to be in. It's 3rd and long, and I'll say this to the coach and the quarterback. Don't take a chance. If it's covered down the field, throw it short.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning. Third down, and must be extremely careful with the football.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The pass ball's incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series.
All set to punt here.
He's going to try and return this punt. Gains 13. The Eagles have had a smart and snappy first half, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Sounds like the way I dress. Smart, snappy. That is me. But, you know, hey, it's been a good first half for the offense. They want to keep it going. I'm sure they will.
Surveys. Pierre-Paul gets to the quarterback.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
The Eagles take it from the 43. Third down now. Two tight ends on the field here. Matthews slashes to the left side. The Giants call a timeout. Their first. And so now they'll bring out Malone to punt. This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense trying to buck the trend that's taken hold here as they come out for this next drive. Defense has taken over. Each team has been forced to punt on its last possessions.
Well, I got some information for him, or some advice, I should say, Jim. Don't try too hard, because when you go out there and try too hard to buck a trend like this where the defenses are playing well, it usually leads to a mistake.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Randall's got it on a pass that had something taken off of it. The Giants call a timeout and are left now with only one. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Manning's back in shotgun formation. That leads us to second down. Manning's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Going for the home run. It's intercepted. He's brought to a halt. The Eagles have struggled in pass protection. Bradford's trying to stay upright and make the plays, but it's tough to do so when you're constantly being hit.
Yeah, no matter what you do as a quarterback, though, you can't start looking at the pass rush. You have to keep your focus down the field, and you can't flinch.
Bradford's got it in the gun. Matthews has the catch. Ends up picking up 3 yards. The Eagles are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Double tight end formation. Second down and 7. That's dropped by Ertz, who couldn't bring it in. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. Third and 7. He'll throw it over the middle. And that's going to be a 3 and out. And so now they'll bring out Malone to punt. Beckham's got it from the 9. He'll pick up 7 this time. The Giants' last possession ended painfully with a pick. And I wonder how they're going to handle the football this time around, Phil.
Well, listen, I think they'll handle it a little differently, no doubt. I thought it was a bad call on the interception. It just put the quarterback and the offense in such a bad situation, and they were not able to overcome that.
Second down coming up. The Giants in the full house, set now at the line. Bells with the reception. The Giants call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. 3rd and 6 coming up. Looking to go deep. Going to be a penalty here.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
It's first down as they head to the line. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Manning's going to throw once again on this down. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. This will be the last play before halftime. Looking at every option. Intercepted. A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Eagles right now are doing a good job protecting their house. The Giants haven't played horribly, but will need to improve if they want to win this one. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Offense now with the shot after the interception. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Rodgers Cromartie is the one who makes the pick to give a boost to his defense. Offense out now following the INT. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Eagles take advantage and return it for a TD, pushing the lead to 10. Giants have it late in the second. Eli Manning connecting with Ruben Randall over the middle, and that connection will lead to a gain of 29 yards. The drive would wrap up with the pick on the defense. So that will do it for us in the studio. We'll head back to the field now for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started. The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. With this kick, the second half is underway. And this will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time. The Eagles are poised to change the momentum of this one as defense has completely ruled to this point, Phil.
These defenses are playing so well, Jim, that I think you and I could go out there and coach them and still have success. Well, let me rephrase that. I could go out there and coach them and still have success. Not that you couldn't, Jim. I'm just saying I know a little more about it. But, hey, they're playing great. It's fun to watch.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. First down. That's another reception. Give them 2.
Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
And the carry to Ryan Matthews.
The Giants defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The Giants lined up in the nickel. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff. Collins is in on the tackle.
Matthews is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First and 10. Dwyer's taking the handoff. He's tackled right at the 43.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Flag is out.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Players for both sides made an appeal, but the referees say it's on the defense.
Second down, 3 for the first. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down at the 46. Leading on that running attack again here on first down.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
2nd and 9 coming up. Matthews lined up in the backfield. He'll get it again. Then picks up about 3.
Matthews is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain. Jim, look at that. The defensive line now shifting to the right.
Jonathan Dwyer makes the catch. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
The Eagles will take the snap from the 35. Dwyer's tackled down at the 31. We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often, and what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this.
Both secondaries have really stepped up today, Phil.
Yeah, they have. It's so hard to be a defensive back in the NFL to cover some of the fastest runners in the world to do that. And also we know they can't touch them either, so they're having an outstanding day.
It's Bradford out of the pistol. 3rd down and 5. Matthews on the screen. That's a gain of 6.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Takes it out of the eye. For a gain of about 5.
Nothing like a running back who fights for every extra yard. When you get that extra yard or 2, what it does, it just creates better situations for your offense.
Here we go now. 39.
2nd down and 5. They'll run it with him again. Dwyer's tackled right at the 20.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
3rd and 5. Looking across the middle. Looking middle that time. And it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
The kick is through for 3. Their lead a little more secure now, thanks to the kicker. And with the fourth quarter upon us, still they've got to be feeling pretty good about things.
Oh, I think they are. That field goal just gave it an emotional lift. Everything they've done all day has been positive, and boy, they're going to be tough to beat.
Beckham is taken down at the 40. That return's good for about 34. The Giants are experiencing a little bit of a drought here offensively, having gone 3 straight possessions without a score. What do you think needs to be done to buck that trend here, partner?
I'd say it's a little more than a drought. This is some awful offense, and there's many things you got to do. You got to tell your offensive line to pick things up. When the offensive line is aggressive, it gives all the stars a chance to succeed, and that's what they got to do here. Offensive line, get it going.
Not a whole lot of scoring here as we welcome you back to the action. Set up now at the 32. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Pass is intercepted. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. The offense is backed up. Bush takes his spot in the backfield. The give out of the eye. And Matthews is marked down after a gain of 4.
The defense, when they have you backed up against your own end zone, they're expecting you to run the football. They were ready, and they stopped the team for a short gain.
The Giants defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Bradford's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And Matthews has got it on a pass that had some heat. 3rd catch today so far.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
This play set up by the long gainer. And the give to Ryan Matthews. Charging ahead. And Matthews is brought down. That's going to be a pickup of 7. 2nd and 3 after that last carry.
You want to be a running back in the NFL, I'll say this. You better be able to break some tackles. We saw multiple tackles broken that time. Good job.
The Giants defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Scanning the field. Jared Boykin with the reception.
You just can't expect your defensive backs to cover that long. It's good coverage initially, but the quarterback had all day long, and sooner or later, these great receivers are going to get open.
Now 1st and 10. Matthews up the middle, and a gain of 4. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Bradford standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The Eagles get a first down.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
First down at the 23. Bradford's met at the 23. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifting to their left.
Takes it again. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
3rd and 8. And Matthews has got it on the handoff. No doubt about it. Touchdown. And with so little time left in this game, that touchdown may have sealed the deal.
It's it. The party is officially over. And what a job. The offense just put an exclamation point on that game. They've been terrific all day long, and they deserve the win.
That hurts. The 2-point try is denied.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff.
Beckham is going to test the coverage this time. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Eagles' defense, Phil, has been the story of this game.
Jim, so few words. That's not like you. Usually it takes more words than that to describe what's going on. But you're right. They've been dominating, physically just getting it done. And if they keep this up, there's no way the other team's going to win.
Second and 10. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. It'll be 3rd down. Manning's alone in the backfield. From the shotgun. Scans the field. Manning going to try to scramble now. And the flag is down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And Jennings lined up in a single back formation.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And Brandon Graham has the sack.
Holding. Defense.
First down on the way. Manning's going to take it from the gun. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
It's now 2nd down.
Jennings taking it on the screen.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. 3rd down on the way. He's drilled as he throws. Going for it on 4th down.
Manning from the shotgun.
The Giants turn the ball over on downs.
The Giants go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Eagles back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, you feel like nothing can stop you. So it would not be surprised to see him to go out there and have success again.
And Matthews is the one who is down, and we'll step aside for just a moment. And welcome back. Danielle Bellini is working on getting us an update on the injury as we return to action.
Yeah, it looks like an upper body injury. You could tell he was favoring it as he came off the field. And once we know more, of course, we'll tell everybody out there what went on.
Dwyer's taken down at the 46. Defense calls a timeout. Now looking at 3rd down. The Eagles need to get to the 42 for the first down. Hoyer's back in shotgun formation. And Matthews has got the catch and the first.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
We return out of the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter action. They bring in the extra tight end. 1st and 10. Dwyer's going to take the handoff now. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. Defense now signaling for a timeout. Coming up, 2nd down. Hoyer's going to be in the pistol here. Bush. They deck him in the backfield. On the way, 3rd down.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue.
They feed it to him one more time. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Giants official. He does have a lower body injury, but he is clear to get back on the field at this point. Back to you.
Puts it through the upright. Needed plenty of leg on that one. The clutch kick and the 3 points, and virtually everyone here knows that that clinched it.
Yes, that did it, Jim. Now you can just take a deep breath knowing all that hard work during the week, it came through for you, it paid off, and you got a victory.
Harris elects to run it out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Eagles defense can take a bow for its performance today. They're going to win the game, and it's because of this unit.
Yeah, look, if they want to know how to take a bow, all they have to do is ask you, because you like to take bows whenever you get a chance.
I'll take one right now.
Okay.
That's Manning and Cruz combining. This will be 2nd down.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Should have had it.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
3rd and 4. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
The Giants go with the pass that time on 3rd and short. The defense was ready, and they stopped the pass. Now we have a 4th down situation.
Looking for a lane on the return. That's a gain of 6. The Eagles offense takes the field, and they're looking to kneel this game out. How great a feeling was it to take the field, Phil, knowing you had just to take a knee and then you could celebrate?
Oh, it's the best. You get in the huddle, you can smile at each other, but the one thing you do talk about, Jim, make sure you protect the quarterback and don't let somebody come in and get a cheap hit on him before he can kneel down and end this game.
You come into week 1 trying to build some positive momentum. You've gone through camp and all the preseason games, and now you walk away 0-1. How do you handle it?
Well, it's hard. You got to handle it because you just say to yourself, it's a long year. We'll correct the mistakes we made today, and we'll be better, and we'll win next week to make us 1-1.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.